Again, GJs is an inspiration to young people. It's just starting out, a light, and we hope it will be a light for the community throughout the nation.
Yeah.
Hello, what is your name and profession?
My name is Kenrick Mohammed, and I'm a student minister for the Nation of Islam, and I've been representing the Nation of Islam and the Honourable Minister Louis Farrakhan in Barbados for 10 years.
You just answered my next question, which was, how long has this been your profession?
It's been my profession for well over 10 years now.
10 years?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And although I haven't reached anywhere near the pinnacle of my profession or where I want to go, you know, I'm a work in progress.
Okay, so what made you want to get into this career?
Well, I think it's early 1990s when I first heard the Honourable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And I think I was watching it with my brother. He went a different direction. He's a DJ.
Yeah.
But I heard the minister and I said, this is for me. My brother said, well, that's for rich people. He was looking at their dress and how fine they look in their suits and their... But I heard the message. And it spoke to me, not only what was being said, but the way in which it was being said. The sincerity and how he related to what was going on today and interpreting something that we knew was going on, but we couldn't define it. We didn't understand why we were turned down the job or a reaction that we got from a certain individual. We knew it was something that we couldn't define. And when he spoke about it, he used not only information, but inspiration.
Ooh. So
we were informed,
but
inspired.
Oh, that's a good one.
And sometimes you even entertained. Nothing wrong with that, you know. Dr. Khalid Muhammad said that black people are a people of rhythm and spirit. So he uses information plus inspiration.
Okay, I like that one. So, you know how you say that. So when you were younger, could you imagine yourself doing this? Could you see yourself?
Yes, I did. But I never thought I could do it in Leicester or in the UK. Because I always thought, I mean, in the UK, and we have in America Jesse Jackson.
Oh, yes.
You know, when Minister Farrakhan. And, okay, Al Sharpton. And back in the 60s, we had Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and these great leaders. But we never hear of anybody dynamic or inspirational in the UK. We have our leaders. We have Lee Jasper and our own UK Minister Hillary Mohammed. But they're very smart in the UK, they're wise. Because they don't give our leadership, and we have some beautiful, talented brothers and sisters here. But what they do is they fail to give them a platform or for them the kind of celebrity that the Reverend Jackson, other dynamic ministers like Honourable Minister Louis Farrakhan and others are given or afforded in the US.
Oh, okay. So, what have been some of your struggles along the way so far?
Well, I think it was some of the struggles were deciding that I was going to pick up the word in Barbados. And I only seriously took up the word when I was calling the United States. And I got through to one of the sons of the most Honourable Elijah Muhammad, Rasul Muhammad, who was a regional minister based in Miami, and he's responsible for the Caribbean and South America. And he said, as a student minister. So I knew, okay, you're saying I'm a student minister. I was happy just being rank and file Kenrick X. He said, student minister. Okay. I took that, so I started to write in the newspapers. My grandmother didn't like that. She's waiting for a reaction on television or on the radio or something, or the government to come knocking on my door. Use Kenrick X. So, but you know, I continued, and Barbados is a small island. 166 square miles. Population of 70 then, but 290,000 now.
Wow.
And but it's a largely flat land. But the movers and the shakers, government ministers, multi-millionaire business leaders, top entertainers, there is far more accessible here. There. Over here, well, they're distant, unreachable VIPs. You know, you got to know somebody or something.
Yeah.
Well, there, you know, you could meet somebody on the bus. Oh, I'm walking in the street. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, I didn't get to congratulate you on winning the election. Standing under the Governor General, I asked the man next to the Governor General, is this the Governor General? Because I really shouldn't be with the man who represents the Queen of England. And he kind of stood up to me seriously. So I knew this was the his bodyguard.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with the Governor General. So he asked me, what's your real name? I forgot my response, but I told my grandmother. He said, yes, well, he's right to ask you. So, but as you know, X is given to us to represent the unknown.
Oh wow, okay, I always wondered. It
was a name because of the names, whether it's George or Washington or Boyd or O'Toole, O'Fool, whatever the name was, it was given to us by the slave master to show his ownership of property. Sometimes we took our own name, but it wasn't the original name we had in Africa, African names or Islamic names, because most of us taken as slaves were Muslims.
Wow, so the X means unknown. Okay, that's a new fact I learned today. So where do you see yourself or wish to be in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, right now I'm studying. I met with Johnny Wimbury in Barbados, who's the spiritual son of Les Brown, and I talked to Les Brown as well in Barbados. So I'll be listening to some of those programs, studying some of those programs that they produce, and but of course, many of our most powerful ministers, Nuri Muhammad and others, Rasul Muhammad, of course, I think some of them have had a hand by Minister Farrakhan himself. I don't know whether Allah will bless me with that opportunity, but I think by studying with these inspirational speakers, because that's what I want to focus on, and studying, of course, the Master Minister Farrakhan himself, I will develop some of that skill in inspiring, uplifting, and teaching my people. Not attacking white people, that's not my role. Or Jews in particular. I don't personally feel it's necessary. They're speaking the truth, but for me, that is not my role. Black lives, you can ask any social scientist, and they place white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, the Italians and the Irish and the Jews, and right at the bottom they place black people.
It's true.
Perhaps in America they put the Hispanics underneath, and over here the Bangladesh. But black people in particular need to be given spiritual and psychological training, because at present our people are lost to drugs and gangs, failing education, single parent households, alcoholism. They're not prepared to go out to work or take care of their children, and so we need to heal young people.
It's true.
Because the conditioning of slavery, apartheid, segregation, colonialism still has a hold on our psyche, and it's holding us back. We need to heal, and I'm blessed to have a glamorous and talented young lady here, because I know that the future is safe.
Thank you.
Sisters,
Thank you.
Like you.
Okay. So do you have any social networking sites where Facebook page or website or page that people can actually follow your movements on? So here we have your CV, which is titled, you don't have to call me Kenrick X, you can call me Kenrick Vex. First of all, before I read the inside, how come you have this,
well,
the title, Vex?
I spoke at a race relations seminar or conference, and at the end I said those words, you don't have to call me Kenrick X. you can call me Kenrick Vex.
Yeah.
And a lot of the audience say, Kenrick Vex, Kenrick Vex. And apparently that is a popular expression in Barbados. He vex.
Vex is not just in Barbados, in everywhere. In the UK, everyone knows what vex means. Could you please read us the beautiful message that's inside?
Thank you. All love and honour to God and his servant, the Honourable Minister Louis Farrakhan, whose eloquence, passion and impartation of knowledge and wisdom have taken me to a higher plane of existence. Love God and truth.
Wow. So where can people get this beautiful CD? Where can we get this?
It'll be available through my Facebook page, through Amazon, and inshallah, God willing, my own website.
Brilliant. So what's your Facebook page for people that don't know it?
Kenrick George Mohammed.
Okay. So this, please hold it up. Make sure everyone sees it. There you go. Guys, please go to his Facebook and future website to buy his beautiful CD, which is saying you don't have to call me Kenrick X. You can call me Kenrick Vex.
Thank you. Well, the best website I could offer would be the finalcall.com.
Finalcall.com, yeah.
That is the nation's news outlet. You can follow me, of course, Kenrick Mohammed, on Facebook.
Yeah.
And NOI was another good site for the UK, and the official site for the Nation of Islam.
Oh, thank you. Lastly but not least, can you please give a special shout out to GJs, please?
Again, GJs is an inspiration to young people. It's just starting out, a light, and we hope it will be a light for the community throughout the nation.
Oh, thank you so much for your time. Yep, I hope you enjoyed the interview. Yep, thank you.
Yes.